guys, I'm back from TechGeeks.com with a portable aromatherapy essential oil diffuser. From my friends at Sparoma. I think it's sold by AnyPro, which is a company that I trust 100%. I use a ton of their products. They're always coming out with something good, always have something fun. This one is priced at $36.99 on Amazon.com. I will put a link to the product in the description. This one's got a light with it. It kind of has a few variables that I haven't used before. It's very quiet. It has auto shut off. You can use it in a baby's room because it looks like, they call it a penguin, which I never really thought, but yes, it does look like a penguin. Let's go with a few of their pictures here. That's the actual diffuser port, so that's where they're getting the penguin from. You can see it has a remote kind of control. It's wired, but I'm not really sure why they're using it this way, but they are, so I'm going with it. It does make it a little bit easier because you don't have to hit the actual diffuser and worry about spilling or anything like that. You can just use the little remote for the lighting and for the on-off and your misting and everything. Excuse me, there it is in action. There's the switch that I was telling you about. It's just connected to the actual unit itself. You know, it's wired. It's right in with your power button. But anyway, it's got an on-off and a lighting. I'll go over all the stages of that and everything because there are a few. There it is, just sitting in a room. Once again, it working and lit. There's a few of the different lighting stages. You can have it pulse, or you can have it on like this bright, or you can have it pulse through these. Oh, there's somebody doing yoga with it, so there you go. It's nice and relaxing. Actually, that's why I like them, because they are very, very relaxing to use. A few of the lighting controls, you can press it once, and the bright light will stay on only. Press it twice, dim light only. Press it 3 times, it'll cycle through the bright dim lights, like I said. You press it a 4th time and it goes off. And then there's an actual button called on-off, which is the mister. And you press it once, the bright light on, the mist is continuous. Press it twice, which I use, and it's the bright light, and it runs for just an hour and shuts itself off. Love that. Press it 3 times and everything's off. So very simple to use. It is 300 milliliters of water. There's a nice line to put where you don't want to go above it. They mark it really nice. It's very easy to open. It just runs off of 12 watts. It weighs 352 grams. That's empty. Like I said, it's very simple to use. I like them with anywhere from like a fruity oil in it, and I only use about 4 drops. They say up to 3 to 5. I use 4, and that lasts pretty much all day. But I like it for when I have a cold and I put like eucalyptus oil in it. These really do work. They are very relaxing also, but when I have a cold or something, such as now, they do work for that. We'll get into a little bit more about it, show you exactly what it looks like running, and go over the buttons, all that in the hands-on part, and that video is going to start right now. Okay, that's the box. Sparoma Natural Smart Diffuser is going to come in. It's a big box, so probably not all in the camera shot, but product name, Sparoma Aroma Diffuser, model S1. Input, output, electric consumptions 14 watts, made in China. You got your FC and ROHS safety ratings on there. But anyways, it's going to have a really nice owner's manual. It's going to cover just about everything. There's your little mouse type guy. covers everything from the mist outlet, which, if I can slide the little guy over, is right there. The dome, which is right on the whole top, it's inside, you'll see in a minute. How to plug it in, the light control, what it does. The base has nice rubber feet on it also, I wanted to point out. I add, as far as drops goes, it holds 300 milliliters of water, and I add probably usually 4 drops of an essential oil, which is like this. You can buy all different flavors, whatever you like. It has specifications, functions, and features. Everything's here. It's a great owner's manual as far as owner's manuals go. It has great pictures and everything. The unit itself, I'll pop off the lid. There's your mister spout. This is called the dome. If you can see right here, it has a 300 milliliter water max mark line. This just pops right off. Easy to clean. Add your water in there up to your max line, which, as I showed you, does have a nice max line right there. Add in your essential oil. I usually plug mine in first and everything. That's all right here. There's 2 plugs. The one on the right is for power. The one on the left is for the little mouse guy right here. I usually plug them in first, that way you don't have to be moving it all around while you have water in it. But you'll see this has a notch on it. You'll line that up with the other notch, which is right there. Just fits right over it. Grab your lid, match up the beaks. Pretty much that is it. Still can't get enough of it in. I'll move it to show you a little bit better, but here's your buttons. You got your on off and your lighting. I went over pretty much what each button does, but I'll hit you with that again. As far as the lighting goes, let me make sure it's completely off. As far as the lighting goes, we'll run over that. Press it once for the bright light. I'll turn off this light. So press the lighting once. That's at its highest setting. Press it twice. So again, there it's at its dimness setting. And if you press it again, now it's going to cycle through. And if we want to add the mister, press it once, and the bright light will be on and the mist will be out continuously. Trying to see if I can get you guys to see the mist. It's hard to see it with the light off. There you go. That shows you a little bit of the mist. You can hit it a second time and the bright light will be on and the mist will be on. It does beep, and it beeps twice to show you that it's switching cycles. Now if I leave it on for an hour, it'll shut off in an hour. And if you hit it again, everything's completely off. I, like I said, tend to use the bright light on and mist out for an hour function, which I'll turn the light off again and show you is this one. One more press. There, it beeps twice. The mist is coming out. If you can see it there, and you got your bright light on. So I think they did a very good job on this. I was very pleased with it. Like I said, I'm not the remote kind of, the wired remote kind of makes it nice because you can have it sitting, you know, somewhere close to you. You don't have much cable, so you can't go nuts with it. It's about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. I'm not positive on that one, actually. I should have measured it, but it just makes it nice as if you just want the mist on, you can, boom, turn the light off. Now I have just it misting. No light whatsoever. So if you can't sleep with it on but still want the mister, you're good to go there. and it will automatically shut off after an hour if you have it on that setting, or when it runs out of water it'll automatically shut off. So no need to worry about it like catching fire or, you know, whatever. There's no reason to lose any sleep while you're using it. I was pretty happy with it. Like I said, the remote type guy I like and I don't like. I think if they're going to use it, maybe they could give you a little more cord. It wasn't a big blow to me to, you know, have short cord, but I just think they could add a little bit more. But I do like the whole aspect of it. You can see it has rubber feet also. Everything stays very secure. I was just trying to wiggle it and make it move, but it's almost impossible to make it move. There's a troubleshooting guide in the owner's manual and a maintenance guide. I clean mine probably once a week, that's it. Simple wiping it out with a damp cloth. No brushes are needed or anything like that. It's all covered right here in the owner's manual also. Let me turn the light back on for you. There you go, nice and bright. You can see how bright it is too, which it's really nice. It casts a nice shadow. I mean, it casts a nice bit of light, and it's not annoying where you can't sleep with it. And there's no other LEDs on it, which I also really like. Some of these diffusers use a bunch of different LED lights showing what setting you're on, and they get annoying to sleep with. Not the actual product itself, but the LEDs that show you where you're at. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with it. Overall runtime, I'm over 4 hours on one tank. So I haven't run it out yet, so I can't really tell you exactly how many hours I get. I like the unique shape of it, being that there's nothing else on it but the little penguin guy beak, which is your actual spout. You can see the mist coming out now. It is on its highest setting also. Yeah, I like the simplicity of it, and the remote. Like I said, you can get it a good distance away, being that you can pull it all the way over like that. There it is, all stretched out, and still control everything. So it does work out nice for you. But yeah, as far as the simplicity of it goes, there's no, you know, most of these I've used have the spout on the top. I've never used one on the side, and I really actually like this because it's above you, first of all, coming down on you if you aim it towards you. I'm also using it, you can see, towards a light that there's no like water buildup or anything like that, so it's safe around your electronics and whatnot. Overall, I think they did a great job on it. Fun to play with, works very well. Very low power consumption. All you need is an outlet and you're off and running. Like I said, I use eucalyptus every once in a while when I have a cold, which I do now, so I am using orange in it right now. I'm just letting it run out for, it was in there for the review. I'm about to switch to eucalyptus. Like I said, I use about 4 drops. They say 3 to 5. I use 4. Pretty much use whatever it is to your taste, whatever as much as you want to get the aroma of it. So check it out. Product link will be in the description. Also, product link, or a link to my website, techgeeks.com. And if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. And that way you'll get email alerts whenever I post some new videos. There's a bunch of diffusers I've reviewed on my videos, in my video selection. So check them out. Maybe there's one you like a little better. I like this one. Very simple, easy to use, works great. Check it out. It's from Sparoma. Thanks guys, and I'll see you on the next one.